What's up? See if I get anybody in here. Get all this shit. Gotta do all this sharing bullshit. But, what the fuck? Twitter, face fuck. There we go. Let's do this. Hey, what's up, Stephanie? How you doing? Trying to spread the link. See if we get anybody in here on a Saturday afternoon. All my buddies were streaming early, so they're probably already off for the day. But kids are with their cousins at some birthday party. I had a nice early Saturday, so I'm going to take advantage of a quiet house. Hopefully this runs okay because I'm using my hotspot on my phone. All right, on. Yeah. Need my Red Bull. I actually got to slow it down with the fucking Red Bull. I've noticed if I don't drink one, I start feeling a headache coming on. As soon as I drink the Red Bull, the headache goes away. So that's not good. Oh man, can't wait for this Christmas bullshit to be over with. Yep. I hate this fucking time of year. I mean, it's cool watching the kids open their gifts and see them all happy. I enjoy that, but leading up to it, oh, I fucking hate it. That fucking fish tank filter is loud. Yep, definitely is. They're so damn good. It's dangerous. At one point, I was drinking like three of them 20-ounce cans a day, man. I only drink like one, maybe two now. But like I said, I'll wake up and I'll feel a slight headache. And then as soon as I get to the store and get a Red Bull, drink it on the way to my job site, the headache's gone. So definitely gonna say Red Bull's the culprit. See if I can get anybody on here. Who's on right now? Oh shit. None of my YouTube creator friends are on right now. Let's see if I can get their attention now. Give me 1 second. If I don't get viewers in here, I feel weird talking, so I got to get somebody in here to stream with me. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Okay. Let's see if we can get Joker up. Wake up, Joker. Let's see what the cone's doing. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I don't see you. There you are. There we go. But yeah, you might be happy to hear this, Steph. The person that said, "Yeah, I want the Red Room outfit. I want it." He won the bid. Fucking never paid me. So I didn't like the way the mask thing was going anyway. So I found a way to hem it, the scooter mask, to pull it tight around, as tight as I can get it to fit me. And I'm going to safety pin along the back of it because the hoodie's going to cover, everything anyway, so you won't see that. And if by chance it does get seen, I think it would still look cool with like a row of small safety pins running down the back of it. So looks like the original scooter mask is gonna stay. I sent off pictures for the hoodies. It took like 12 fucking tries, but he got one that he's gonna be able to make work. I gotta try to get at least 5 more pre-orders because he needs a minimum of 15 cents. I can cover the majority of them, but I ain't paying for all fucking 15. Because then what happens is I pay for them all and then I sit on them. But I've been wanting hoodies from day one. Like when we got the shirts, it was up in the air to do shirts or hoodies, one of the two. But shirts sell way. It's cheaper to sell shirts. Not everybody's got 30 $35 for a hoodie. Most people can pay 15 20 for a shirt. But what's cool is the guy that's making them, he's the guy that does all the merch for like my favorite bands. So that's fucking real cool. The guy that like does the Super Joint Ritual and Down and Jimmy Bower, all their merch. He's the guy going to be doing my stuff too. He's actually the dude that I had make the second round of stickers. Dude's super fucking cool. And he lives down in New Orleans, which is my favorite city. And I'm supposed to be going down after New Year's. So I'm going to try to get in contact with him when I'm in town and say, hey, man, can I come by the factory? Oh, man, I got bit by a fucking spider or something, man. It's itchy. Nobody's awake or online. What is going on here? Motherfuckers. Everybody's online till I go on and then they disappear. Fuck you. Yep, thank God. What is it? 16 more days and then this Christmas shit will be over. Yeah, they're gonna be pretty cool. I think I described it before. They're gonna be the zip ups. It's gonna have Scooter's face on the left, and then the back will be like you got a shirt, Stephanie. So the shirt design that you have, that's gonna be the back of it, and then there'll be a smaller one on the front, and they're gonna be black zip up hoodies. And I was looking in because I see them hoodies now where people can zip it all the way up and it even covers their face. We were like cutting up thinking about doing one with his face on the hood, but that shit's fucking steep, and we ain't got it ain't moving enough to try to do some shit like that yet. Shit. But I'm a big fan of merch. Like I said, I love that design. A lot of people love the design. So why not? You know what I'm saying? Not saying I mean. Fuck. Yep. Nobody's awake that would come in here. I'm sad. I got to figure out what the hell to do. It is because like even with the front and back. I mean, it's an extra couple bucks just to do. Yeah, because he's got to run it through his machine. What's cool though is I guess because the original people that made the first shirts, I had to pay $20 just for them to make the silk screen. And I guess I just seen something where he don't charge for that. Because what I was gonna do to ensure there's no screw ups is just send him a shirt and say, here, dude. Because I had the original from when the first people made the shirts. I had their email. It's a pain in the ass to type in the chat on my phone, but I'm half-ass watching. Hey, what's up? Oh, thanks for being here, Pedro. But what was I saying now? Shit. Oh, the people that made the first shirts, they emailed me the proof, and I still had that picture, and I figured, hey, this is what they used. But he said it wasn't, he couldn't use that. So what's new with you, Pedro? I don't know if you heard all the drama going on my end, but shit's fucking crazy up here for me right now. I hope all that legal shit is working out okay for you. Joker's probably sleeping the prep for is sleeping with the fishes. He was up streaming till fucking like 6 o'clock this morning. Like, goddamn, dude. That dude's like, he just streams for hours and hours. I can't do that. After like 2 hours, I start getting all fucking wired out. And especially because a lot of times I do it by myself and I don't have, 7 hours worth of shit to fucking talk about. Especially, I need to get viewers in here in the chat to be moving, to have shit to talk about. But yeah, Pedro, I see Scour, man. They're playing a fucking show. I think it was at the Rail Club or somewhere in Fort Worth. That might be another Texas mission because, again, there ain't no fucking shows coming up here for a while. I mean, nothing worth going to see, at least. I just can't wait for the illegals to fucking announce a tour because, they were just all together, the album and all that shit. So they got to be plotting on something. I'd seen De Leon was posting pics. Joey was doing Facebook Live videos, and they were all together. Ah, fuck, man. Yeah, she just pulled some shit with the internet here, man. So that's why I'm using the fucking my mobile hotspot. And that waiting game with that shit sucks too, man. When I went through all that bullshit with the fucking get all worried to go to a hearing just from the postpone it. Then there's another 2 months of shit and bricks, wondering what the hell they're gonna do. Then to go, I think mine was postponed 3, maybe even 4 times before I finally, got sentenced. And I'll have to look into the Scour show. Yeah, I think it's not till February, dude. I have to go back on Facebook. Josh tagged me in it. Oh no, Stephanie. I was talking to my boy Pedro. He had some dumb shit go on. Me, I just have, I had a piece of shit ex, 14 fucking years, just straight up got up and fucking abandoned me and my fucking kids, and then had all the utilities fucked with because they were in her name. So that's my drama right now. I mean, I'm glad I got to fucking, I got my kids, thank God, because that would have been it. I'd have fucking killed somebody. They're at a birthday party today, so I got some alone, time by myself, but that's my drama. I don't want to get too in depth with it because I can see her creeping or one of her friends creeping, seeing my shit on Facebook and running and talking. Oh, big time. Fucking big time. Try to keep it civil, but only so much a motherfucker can take before he says, nope. Just for it's That's just how it works for me though, you know what I'm saying? Shit's going smooth, I'm guaranteed to get smacked somewhere. Boom, 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 boom. Damn straight, Lisa. I got the Stone the Crow going through my head right now. Won't stop. Bitches be tripping. I like that show, what the fuck? Oh, see, now I can't think of the name of it right now. With them nerds. Uh, Big Bang Theory. Bitches be crazy, Jack. Trying to wake Joker up, sending him messages, but he's probably still fucking shit faced from his stream. Ooh, Jens went on all fucking night, huh, Lisa? I seen you. I think it was like around 5 this morning. I woke up and seen you, him, and Darren still streaming. Darren's a good dude, man. Very true, Stephanie. That's all that matters to me. It's just crazy doing all the shit, man. Oh, okay. What's up, Dex? I feel all weird. I got to get off work, get home, do laundry, cook food, all that shit. Oh, wow. That cracks me. He's a funny motherfucker, man. I was hoping he'd be up, but I think you're what, like 3 hours behind us. So yeah, it was like 7 then. Darren eating his fucking acid. I can't imagine doing that shit anymore, man. That shit gets me so paranoid. And like I said the last time I took it, Caden, why are you on here? Go do your birthday party stuff. Out. I can still ground you over the internet. Get out of here. Well, then go play. Don't be on here. Put the damn tablet away. Go. I haven't done it here in years either. Ah, so you're only 2 hours behind us, Lisa. Okay. Well, I was gonna tell a funny story, but now I see my oldest is lingering, and he don't need to hear that shit. Oh, he fell asleep on the street. I think, well, who was that? Shane, when he fell asleep and he ends up drawing dicks and all that all over his face. Yeah, man. I don't know the severity of what happened, Pedro, but I don't know what your rap sheet looks like, but hopefully you'll just end up on paper. That's what saved my ass. Oh, he had his top hat on. That's fucking awesome. That's what saved my ass, though, Pedro. I had just a bunch of dumb shit, and I ended up with 3 years probation. They took my license and shit. And it was weird too, because I had hurried up and got a job, and we were putting a fire escape on the probation office, and that ended up being the probation office that I had to go to. So once a month, I'd be at work and say, "Hey, I have to go and see my PO." It was a little weird. That dude from Chimera that was supposed to be on Facebook. I said, "Caden, seriously, dude, get out." You know what? Maybe is there a way to boot you? Because that's about to be what happens. You're gonna get kicked. Get out. Yeah, it is. It was Stephanie. It was weird because I'm like, I wonder how many times, throughout the day, the little bastard's watching me out the window. It was weird too because I don't know if you guys have Philip Pelusi where you guys are from, but he's like a big hairstylist and makeup and all that shit. Oh yeah, he is. I already had an old felony. I just caught 2 more. Shit. Um, Shit, Pedro, that's fucking crazy, dude. Did you have the old one expunged or? Oh, I hope that fucking works out, man. That sucks, dude. That manufacturing is fucked. They tried hitting me with that when they got me because I had 4 plants. And I think I told the story. That's when Millville flooded out. The whole entire city was under like 3, 4 feet of water. And the plants ended up not being admissible. That, according to my lawyer, that's what saved my ass because they were trying to get me with possession, manufacturing with intent to deliver. But what was funny is the herb they got me with was some fucking dirt. And I'm like, you really think I'm growing fucking Mexican brick shit here? Like, what the fuck, man? And what sucks too is I don't know how, if it's the truth, but I heard if they do catch you with plants, when they pull them and throw them on a scale, that's root ball and all. They fucking, the weight of the plant, even if there isn't buds on it, root ball and all is what the weight ends up being. Oh, I bet, Dex. I just think they should like do their homework and understand what the hell is going on before they start throwing charges like that. Like, okay, yeah, you're selling a little bit of herb and you happen to be growing a plant. They're really gonna hit you, like make like you're growing it all to sell it. Like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, see, that's bullshit. Yeah, because everybody's looking forward to smoking that fucking topsoil. And I remember that shit too, dude, because I wasn't even thinking about the couple I had in my yard. And I was on the couch all cuffed up, like, man, this fucking said. Plus, I was shitting bricks too, because I'd never been through that. And then here came 2 of the cops with them holding them, and I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't even think of that right now, son of a bitch. And the only reason they had found them was because somebody that was in the house, they took off running out the back, so they went chasing them through the yard, and they found them like when they went to chase the dude. The dude got away, but they found the plants. See, man, that's one of them fucking. That's a shitty situation to be in, man. So you were trying, you were saving somebody's ass, and then you got a fucking – you caught a case. That's fucking terrible. I wouldn't be surprised, huh, Andrew. It should be, Stephanie. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm honestly surprised after Denver did their thing and all the money that they were making, or that they are making. I figured all the states would follow in suit because why the fuck not? It's creating jobs. There's money being made. Why not fucking do it? And it's big pharma doesn't want that shit. I mean, it's easy to say it now, but I mean, I wasn't in that situation, but should maybe dragged his ass outside and then called him. But again, I wasn't there, and you just did, you did the right thing, dude. I mean, it sucks, man. That's just fucking terrible. Fucking real bad, man. Fuck. What they do, like, once they came in there and seen it, find all that, they didn't even think, they just said, "Oh, look at this," and just cuffed you up. I see what you're saying, Dex. That, Big Pharma doesn't like that shit, man. You see all them videos going on right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Pedro. I wasn't there. You did the right thing. It happened in front of you, so you're like, "Oh shit, what the fuck?" You did the right thing. That's what I'm saying. Looking, outsider looking in, and what hindsight, but you did the right thing, dude. It just sucks. What they do? They take his channel down, Andrew, or they just strike him. Because I always wondered how, you see a lot of YouTubers blazing and all that shit, and I always wondered if they actually allow them to monetize that. Because I get demonetized just for putting the word horror or serial killer. They fucking hit me up. Oh, so yeah, Dex. I didn't even think of that. Yep, all the other fucking shit that the plant could be used for. Who was that dude that made a motorcycle? Was that in the '60s or the '70s? Completely out of fucking hemp and all that, shellac resin, all sorts of stuff. I can't remember the fucking dude that did. I remember reading it in the Cannabis Culture magazine. Oh, I just heard he got something done to his channel. Yeah, they might have gave him a community guideline strike. Oh, fuck, Pedro. That's terrible, man. I wonder if there's a way you could fucking. No, I guess if they smelled it, that's their probable cause. Because I remember my buddy, this was actually right after I got out of jail. I was staying at my parents', and they had my dog, my old dog, for me, and so I got a new place. And I got a phone call saying that their house was raided. So I had to go pick up my dog at the pound. Well, it turned out the constable had came there to serve a warrant for somebody, and he started opening, closets and shit, and that's how they found everything. Well, the constable called the cops. The cops came in, arrested everybody, all that shit, took everything. They had plants, all that shit. Dude, it all got thrown out just because the constable started opening up doors and shit that he could, he wasn't supposed to. So I don't know if anything would fall into that for you, Pedro, unless they're going to use well, they smelled it, and that was probable cause for him to fuck with you. Hot miss or hot mess, LOL. See, I know right here in PA, Dex, that's probable cause. I've had it, you know, been in cars and shit where they pull us over and they smelled it. And that was, their probable cause to pull us out of the car. But dude, this is also the state where they caught me with a fucking 2 grams, and I sat in jail for 2 days over it. Actually, it wasn't even. It was like a gram and a half, and I sat in jail for fucking 2 days, man. Oh shit. No, they didn't. The cop was just like, "Oh, it smells like marijuana in here. Get out." That's exactly how it went. PA sucks, dude. Like they hit you hard for everything down here, dude. Like especially like, in the little boroughs that I live in, I live right outside the city, but it's a borough. So it's not technically the like no bullshit, like 2, 3 blocks down, I would be considered in the city. And then I'd have to deal with the city police, which from what I understand, they're way more cooler than like little boroughs. But the borough I live in, they have nothing better to do. Like, them pulling a car over that smells like herb is gonna be their highlight for the night. And getting to take somebody to jail. Probably go back to the station and jerk each other off. Oh yeah, I got him. Yeah, man, I don't know. That and you see that even on the cops episodes, like on TV, you see that a lot. Are you fucking with 10 pounds? Oh wow. Yeah, that never would have happened here. 10 pounds of weed the cops searched, but he didn't admit or allow. Oh, and he had no probable cause whatsoever. He just said, "Hey, get out." See, I could see that maybe going. Yep, definitely, Stephanie. And they said it was searched because they smelled weed. See, that's what's funny. That story I was just telling you about where they got me with a gram and a half, took me to jail. That was the reason the cops searched me, and I knew it was because like I think I told the story before, but when I got raided and all that bullshit, a week later is when they got me with the gram and a half. And I know they pulled me over just because they ran the plates and they seen it was me. And that's what he said. He said he had smelled it. So when we eventually got to court, uh, the magistrate dude said, "Did you find anything in the car?" Blah blah blah. And he's like, "No. What we found was in his shoe." And it was because I jammed it down in the side of my shoe, and the fucker actually took my shoes off when he searched me. But the magistrate even said, he's like, "So you mean to tell me the car smelled from that little bit you find in his shoe?" And he actually reined the cop out, and it got tossed. But I already sat 2 days, so I mean, I'm glad I didn't end up with a fine and anything further from it. But the damage was done. I sat in jail for fucking 2 days and wear a cute top and always say, "Don't ever admit." Oh yeah, hell no, man. It just sucks, dude, because it's always your word against the cops. The cop wants to search you, and you keep saying no, 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 no. They're eventually gonna get what they want out of you, or they'll do the bullshit. They'll bring a canine in, and you don't know what the signal is, and they can just say, "Oh, he signaled he smelled something," and then you're fucked. Like I like watching them videos on YouTube's where you see the people that think they know all the law and all that bullshit, and they'll sit there and fight the cop. There's the one where they fucking blast out his window, fucking takes the shit. Oh man, that would suck. See, dude, I know that there is a point you can get away with that. I'm too annoyed of a person to do that shit. Even if I know I'm in the right, I always just try to go with the flow. And my luck, there would be some loophole they got, and I try that shit, and I end up with my head kicked in. Yeah. See, man, like I said, I'm too annoyed to do that. As soon as they flick the lights on, I'm like, fucking go to jail. See, now my house is different. Yeah, I would shut and lock the fucking door and tell them to piss the fuck off at my house, you know. And they got me pulled over on the side of the road. I ain't trying to be getting my head stomped in. What the fuck was that? Really, Lisa? There's this guy, you should check him out on YouTube. His name's Gavin Symes, or I don't know. I'm probably butchering it, but I'm gonna go to work. Have a good rest. All right, Stephanie, thanks for coming and hanging out. It's Gavin Symes or C, something like that. But fucking, he's like that shit, man. Go watch him. He's a little nerdy looking dude, but he's got a fucking set of steel balls on him, dude. He rolls up to cops that have people pulled over, and if their car's an unmarked car, he rolls right up to him with his camera out. Did you know Section 215 of the law states that what you're doing? And starts busting these cops' balls, like telling the person that's pulled over to drive off and shit. Like, he's crazy, dude. And he's actually in Mexico right now because he decided that the the case they're trying to hit him for is unconstitutional and that he's not going to show up to it. So, of course, they got a warrant out for him for not going. So he took off to Mexico and he's doing some hold on, I'll tell you right now what he's doing. YouTube, Gavin Symes. Or it's Gavin Syme, I'm sorry. Seim. But yeah, he's down in Mexico right now because he said that what they're trying to charge him with is unconstitutional. Yeah, he's been down there for 3 weeks. Dude's crazy as hell. Oh wow. Yeah, dude, you get popped with fucking prescription shit. Yeah, you're fucked on that. When they raided my crib, I told the story about the steps that went up to my attic, man. That's how I knew that was involved in one of my ghost stories. But anyway, uh that bottom step, we would pop open that and throw shit in there. And then when they raided my house, they didn't find. I had four broken up like just grams of this chronic ass shit, and they didn't find that. I was pumped, and I didn't know that till I was moving, and I decided to check that step to see if there, I happened to leave anything in there. And this was like months after it had happened, and I found them. And I'm like, holy shit! If I'd have just put my shit here, they probably wouldn't have found it. When you guys get a second, go to that channel. I just put in the chat and check him out. That he's a crazy bastard. Like I said, he'll roll up to cops that have other people pulled over and say, "What you're doing is unconstitutional." Yeah, it does, Dex. Like I said, this was months later, and I'm like, "Holy shit!" It was a nice surprise, but I was also pissed because I'm like, "Fuck! If I'd have just left my shit in there." They might have looked harder though, 'cause when they actually kicked my door in and I knew what was going on, I just said, "All right, all my shit's right there, dude." I got two other roommates that live here, so anything else you find, I don't know about it. I would rather you not tear my house apart, but here's everything. And they still tore my whole fucking house apart. They were up in the fucking drop ceiling and shit. And then they sat there answering my phone, trying to get people to come up and pinch them. Because when I got out of jail, I got home, all my drop ceiling tiles were in a pile in the middle of the living room. And then there was two fucking pizza boxes they left there. I guess they sat there and ordered pizza and fucking was answering my phone, trying to get people to come up. That shit was scary as hell, man. I'll never forget that. That was actually like 2 weeks after I met the ex. I was on the phone with her, and I heard the boom, 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 boom. And I go open my bedroom door, and I look around, and here they come flying up the steps. And I thought a casino because it was the old flip phone days. And I'm like, oh, and I just dropped the phone. So I'm looking at the barrel of the gun as he's coming up, like, holy shit. They do, man. Like most cops, they're the jocks that want to keep want to keep the bully thing going on outside of high school, or they're the nerds that got picked on all through high school, and this is their way to get revenge. No, I can't say that for all cops, because even in the town where all the bullshit happened with me, there's a couple of them that are really cool fucking dudes. They're cops, but you can actually bullshit with them, and they don't give you that. When you're talking to a cop, they just give off that vibe that they're like they're better than you, when all they are is some prick behind a badge. But yeah, that fucking shit sucked, man. That is definitely the scariest thing that ever happened to me, man. I was literally laying in bed getting ready to crash, and I heard all kinds of fucking craziness, and I'm like, oh, what the hell? Hold on. And I go to look, and here they come, hauling ass. It was because as I was looking down the steps, two or three were coming up, and then the rest were running straight in, going in to the other room downstairs. And I just remember thinking, that's a big ass hole in that gun. And I hurry up and drop the cell, like, no, please, no. Fuck. The best ones are the ones like I remember one time I got fucking pulled over. It was late as fuck. Me and my boys, we were actually getting ready to go fishing early in the morning. So it was like maybe four something in the morning, and it just got done raining. And I had the high beams on, and I come off this side road, and it was an unmarked car. It was actually when the Dodge Charger. Well, he pulls off to the side, and like I said, it was unmarked. I didn't even know it was a cop. So I go around him, I keep going. The motherfucker pulls me over, said that I flashed my beam, like beamed him. Actually wrote me a fucking ticket for that shit. And I fought it. So when we get to the court, the court date, he says to the judge, well, my policy is I don't like high beams on it. That was blinding me through my rear view. And it endangered whatever. It was some bullshit. And the judge looked at him and goes, your policy. Well, that's not really a written law policy. And he looked at me and goes, no money owed. Have a good day. And I'm like, fucking A, man. Fuck that pig. Yeah, dude. Well, the road I was coming off of, like I said, I was coming off. It was a back road, long stretches here. And I was on that. And I was coming off of it where it ended to come back onto the main drag. And he was, right as I was coming off it, he was passing. So when I came off, I was behind him for less than 2 seconds because as soon as I came off, he just pulled off to the side. And I know that, yeah, it's what I was just getting ready to say. What it was is he seen me on that backside road as he was coming by and was probably wondering why I was back there. So that's why he pulled off to let me get ahead of him. And then he seen I had my beams on, and that was his reason to pull us over. And I was honestly waiting for him to, say, get out and start searching the car. Oh, yeah, Lisa, I felt like the shit. But then I was all worried leaving. Like, is he going to pull me over to fucking tear my car apart? But just the way he said it, my policy. You're going to say that to a judge, dude? Who the hell are you, man? You're some peon beat cop. Yeah, they say here if you touch the middle lane, the middle line, if you like bump that or like hit it 3 times, that's when they pull you over. Like how they know you can be doing that for anything. Like I said, it's the borough cops around here, man. Like I've honestly my entire life I never had any run-ins with the city police, but from what I hear, you know, I've heard stories of the city boys pulling my friends over, finding a half ounce, and just taking it and saying, "Get out of here." I get pulled over around here with a half ounce. Your ass is going to jail. They might even plant something to try to get you with intent right on that, dude. Like that would be like the biggest bust to them. Oh my god, he has more than a doob. We got him. I forget how much that ticket was too. It was like almost $100, I think, for the high beam ticket. So I remember thinking, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And then if you look at the ticket, emergency, like all these charges, like emergency services rendered, and you're like, emergency. What the hell are you talking about? That's $12. All these dumb shit where they come up with this total. You're like, get the hell out of here. That was actually Ross Township where that happened. There are a bunch of punks up there. Where I'm at's Reserve, dude, they're assholes. Like I can't even believe this little ass town's got a police station. Like I think it should be like because there's what is it, Millville, Etna, Reserve. Yeah, there's 3 boroughs and then Shaler. So I guess you could say 4, but that all equals Shaler area. All those boroughs go to the Shaler School District. I think it should just be the Shaler Police Department, and it's what I'm saying, one. Each one of these little boroughs, like Millville, right down from here, it's a mile stretch. That's all it is. It's 1 mile, and it's Millville Borough, and they got a police department. Did you see a cop went rogue in our cop shop here the other day? No. What do you mean by rogue? He just went like, was he shooting people and shit? No, oh, just a standoff, and he got nothing. Are you serious? Am I reading that wrong? That is insane, and he got nothing for that. Wow. Yeah, definitely send me a link. I want to look into that. That's insane, dude. If I'd have been a normal person, tear gas would have been in there, maybe even shot. Wow. Would have been thrown in a psych ward until they came up with some charges to put your ass in jail. That makes me sick. Yeah, no doubt. You know what, Lisa? That shit would work better than having police. Go back to the old Texas country western days where there might be one sheriff, but what is that term? I don't want to say street justice, but you know what I mean. Let your town police itself. in the town, you know who's who in your city too. You know who's the assholes. You know who's the shady ones. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the police do too, to a point, but yeah, right there. Yeah. What was that old law? I think it was the Greeks that used it. Shit. Oh, never mind. I can't think of it right now. It was almost like eye for an eye type shit. Started with a G. Fuck. Yep. That's gonna piss me off right now. There's actually a band that named themselves after it. Yep, it is. Even like back, like in New York, in the mob heyday, you didn't even need cops then. You had your neighborhood boss. No violence would be needed. They would just say, "Hey, we're getting complaints, blah blah blah," and shit just stopped. No, this one's like old, man. I can't think of it right now. It started with a G, I think. Oh man, that's gonna be one of them things later today. It's just gonna pop in my head, and I'll be pissed. All right, everybody. I'm actually gonna go get something to eat. My fucking head's starting to hurt staring at this screen. I just want to pop on, say what's up. I'm sure Joker will be streaming tonight if he wakes up. If not, if he doesn't do a stream, I'll get one going for later. And you'll never see a dime of it. No, you won't. Hey, did you know the birth certificate? Oh, wait, no, I didn't know that. What do you mean? Yeah, I had no clue of that. I know here in America, though, a child is born $15,000 in debt. The way our debt works out here, because of the Federal Reserve, we're in so much debt that a child, as soon as a child's born, he owes 15K. The second he's born, it's already hit with 15K. And that's because fucking Barack Obama racked up more debt than every president in the history of America. You add them all up. He doubled it or whatever, but he's racked up more debt than any president ever. And now they're saying that that's how it's working out. A child born, 15K. I've heard of hedge funds, but I'm gonna look up that thing with the birth certificate. I never heard that. That's fucking crazy. Wow. All right, guys. Like I said, thanks for watching. If Joker isn't gonna do his Saturday night stream, I'll get one going. So I'll talk to you guys at some point later. You guys have a good afternoon. Peace.